poison. Have a drink. Thanks so much. I heard you in the fridge. This way you write your sermon.
Hi folks, this is Jason from multiplespro.co.uk. Here today to show you quite possibly my proudest achievement since I've been making reactor plugins. This is Sinus. Sinus is a sub-bass synthesizer. For anyone that knows me and follows my work on MrTheBigMan.com, you'll know that my music is quite bass heavy. I spend quite a lot of time getting the bass exactly right. And so because of that, I spent a lot of time building and doing a lot of research and development into sub-bass in order to bring this particular sub-bass synthesizer. So I just wanted to run through everything fairly quickly for you today to let you see exactly what it's like and how it works. So I'm going to play just a loop in the background and make some changes and show you the different areas of the synthesizer. And we're going to start off with the oscillator section, which is at the top here. You can choose between a sine or a triangle oscillator or both, depending on what you're looking for. And also there's an envelope then for each part of that. So I'm just going to hit play on it now and let you hear it. Now bear in mind that this is sub, so you might not pick it up on your mobile if you're watching the video on your mobile. But we have a fairly straightforward sub loop going through now. That goes from there into this filter, which we can turn on or turn off depending on whether we're into it and whether we're feeling it. We also have the fine tune controls over at the other side. It then goes from there into a wave shaper, which is at the bottom here. Again, these buttons turn it on here. And again, you get all of the fine shaping controls over at this side, and you can see a handy little display that shows you exactly what's going on within the wave shaper itself. From there, then it goes into a frequency shifter. Whenever I was originally setting this up and looking at different modules that I could use within the synthesizer, I put this in just for a laugh to see what I could actually get out of it. But realise whenever it's tuned properly, you can get a really nice wobble out of it. I mean, you'll still get the mentalness that is a frequency shifter if you want to push it that far. And I've left those controls in for you to do so if you wish. But I was using it specifically for wobble. I'm going to try and do that now. I can't guarantee it'll work, but we'll have a look. Unfortunately, the notes aren't long enough for you to be able to hear it, but within the actual presets that you get with the machine, there's several that use the wobble part of it, so you'll get to hear it properly. And then from there, it just goes through a tube saturator, so that's just to round off the rough edges. So even going through the wave shaper and adding in that distortion, then you have the tube, which will help to change things for you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Sinus, or my current favourite term for him is King Subby. There's 30 presets that come with it, covering all of the different oscillators. There's 10 for each oscillator and then 10 for both oscillators together. If you want to check out the sounds before you actually purchase the synthesizer, download Subbass Volume 2, because Subbass Volume 2 is effectively the multi-samples of every single preset from this machine. It's actually one of my hottest downloads right now, so people really seem to like it, so I'm hoping that they're really going to like the synthesizer itself. It's available now on the Multiples Pro web store at £5 in total. Not a massive amount, it's a pint here in Belfast. So by all means check it out and let me know what you think of it. And if you really like the stuff that we do, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit me up on Multiples Info on Twitter, and I'll have a chat to you there. Thanks very much.
Are these poisoned? Have a drink? Thanks so much. I heard you in the fridge. This me you write your sermon.